Friends, hello, it's Monday, we're back in the market. What a good day, at least for the stocks that we're talking about here. Some of you may even be crying. It's okay to cry and be happy at the same time. Let's cry together. Let's talk about two stocks here, TRKA that we've been talking about, and Muln. So first, let's go right into Muln here because I know TRKA is the one big news. You know what? Let's just talk about TRKA. I can't wait. Let's just talk about it. So, big day with the stock. Man, look at what happened today with this stock. This is crazy. So we hit 50 and I was like, I feel really good about this. I made a prediction a while ago. I was like, guys, I feel like if we can get to 50, I feel like we may hit $1. Not that I'm a time traveler. I am wearing a Back to the Future t-shirt, but look at what we're doing here. We hit 77 closing today here. We almost hit 80. We were like right at 80. We just didn't capture right enough volume, but a slow, big walk up. Huge day. Even after hours here, we're still seeing a little bit of movement on the stock. I dare say it's even trying to close at a 78-cent range. So this is 100% just retail investors today just pushing this stock, really doing an amazing job here. If we look at this monthly chart, I mean, this is a phenomenal monthly chart because it's moving so slow. And like I said, I love slow moving charts that go straight up. It is so encouraging because it means it's steady, it's going. It's not going to get its feet knocked out from under it real fast because let's be honest, most stocks that shoot up within 24 hours, they fall apart like Jenga. I mean, they just can't hold it together majority of the time. So going into this candlestick chart here, here's pretty much where we ended on Friday. We had a good Friday. We ended right under 60 cents. Now we did all this today. This was all today on a Monday of all things. And we got it really high up, almost at that 80, and we ended it really high. So there wasn't a lot of fight today. I mean, we're obviously seeing a lot more green here than we are red, and even when we're seeing red, we're seeing strong buyback in. Dips where they're supposed to be. 11:30, as always, big buy-in. Then a sell right after that, and then around 1:30, having buyback in and ending the day at a pretty hot spot here. So all in all, I would say the majority of us are happy, or we should be happy. This is a win today. So TRKA here, obviously, the goal right now with investors right now that I think the majority of everyone here is trying to do, we're trying to see if this can get pushed to $1. A lot of you have bought in at 10, 12, 20, 30 cents. Maybe you're buying in right now because you're still hoping for a push here. And that, obviously there's a huge push for $1 and this is being traded as a meme stock. And that's great. That's fine. That's fantastic because meme stocks, you know what, they make people money, and that's really obviously what we're here doing. We're trying to make money with this. With this today, we started off around this 60, and I was like, okay, what's going on here? But things picked up really fast. I mean, once 9:30 came in, it was like, okay. Course 11:30, boom, really big snap up, and then even after that, which is kind of rare on a Monday, we continue to see a steady walk up to right around a little past 1:30, the other big pop in the market, 11:30, 1:30. And then after that, it tried to do it again around 3 o'clock when the market closed. And then it's been kind of holding its ground since then, playing around the 75, 78 cent range. So massive volume today, and the volume numbers are still coming in. They haven't not even been released when I'm making this video yet, so I'll have those up maybe in this video, if not tomorrow. But friends, there's no real news besides the news that investors are creating right now with this stock. This is 100% purely a push up by investors organically in trying to get this stock to $1. So this is a very exciting time to be in the stock. Obviously, here's what I'll say, and don't invest in this stock just because I'm about to say what I'm about to say, but I think the majority of us are pretty sure this is headed towards $1 at this point. $1 could break tomorrow. If we keep this momentum going, obviously by Wednesday we're going to see $1. If not tomorrow, if this volume keeps trailing the way it is, even after hours, I mean, this thing is still having fight after hours with people buying in still, because there's platforms that allow you to do that. Now, once we hit $1, I think the majority of you will probably sell. Once a stock is pushed this much, I mean, we're talking about a 7-day strong push here once it hits $1, if that were to happen tomorrow or Wednesday. Now, from that point on, I know a lot of you will probably, once you see $1, you're going to have an automatic sell, and obviously that is understandable, and that's what the majority of investors are going to do here. So all I would say, friends, and this is just me, if we continue to see trailing tomorrow with this stock like the way it's going right now, don't be surprised to see $1. But here's what I will warn you about, as just somebody that's watched a lot of these. Do not buy this at $1 if you don't want to get burned. This could easily go to $1.20, $1.30. Possibly. We got a lot of fight to get there. But if we do see this at a 90-cent range to $1 tomorrow, I would be very careful, because there's not going to be a lot of corn left on the cob, so to say, once that happens. You're going to have massive sell-offs, because there's people that have bought this at a 10, 12, 15 cent, 20 cent, 30 cent range, like I said, with thousands upon thousands of shares. And once they see $1, they're going to see dollar signs. And you know what? They're going to go into the next thing. And that's where people get caught. They get lost in the sauce. And, it's an easy way to get burned. So tomorrow morning around 9:30, 10 o'clock, if this thing continues to trail up, I think it's obvious we're probably headed towards the 80, 90 cent range. But like I said, once it hits 90 to $1, I personally, I would pull back, because you're talking about a massive amount of volume with investors that has to keep up with that to push the stock. And I just don't know. We don't know yet what this is going to do at $1. We don't know what it's going to do at $1. We just don't know. So just kind of a word to the wise, as a friendly investor to another investor, just really watch the trailing tomorrow, what's going to happen here. And with volume coming in. So friends, really excited about TRKA. Man, this is congratulations once again. So let's talk about Muln real fast. I can make a second video, but when I make second videos, YouTube goes, well, we're not going to promote one of these. You only get one. So one of these someone will watch, and the other one we're going to throw in the trash. But thank you for making 2 videos. So Muln had a pretty good day. It wasn't like a historic day with the stock trailing up. It should have been, and it was a good day, but honestly, I'm going to be the devil's advocate here. It was kind of disappointing too. It kind of scared me, and here's why it scared me. One thing we've been jonesing about here, I've been talking about personally, is that Muln needs $1. That's pretty understandable. Anybody that's been here with Muln, been looking at it and all that, Muln needs $1. It needs $1 like last week, and we've been watching the stock get torn apart here. It hit that almost 50 cent range here a few weeks ago, and since then it's been trailing down, way down. Now today it had a little bit of a push up, a little bit, and not much, but honestly it was scary because it should have been more. We had news break today with Muln that investors watching Muln will know that it just partnered up with Rapid Response Defense Solutions, and this is good news. Rapid Defense Solutions is a government contracting specialist in partnership. So essentially, I'll let you read this, but it's a huge deal, $2.7 billion over the next 60 months. That the company could bring in revenue. So this is, honestly, this is amazing. This is like freaking mind-blowing news. It's great. The scary part is it didn't really move the stock. Now, obviously, tomorrow could be the day where it starts to move. It could be. And the other thing they do talk about is that this could be the big push to get Muln up and running and producing vehicles a lot faster. So they're talking about the EV demand that's going on here, and here's the whole thing. I'll let you read it. It's a lot, but here's the other thing too. It's March 6th today. So March 6th was the day where Muln needed to surpass $1 mark for NASDAQ. we talked about this. If not, we could see a reverse split happen. So with that, good news today, but also crummy news that we didn't see Mullen hit $1 here. So I'm expecting Mullen to probably release some kind of news talking about an extension to get their stock up more to $1. If you don't know, a stock on the NASDAQ has to remain $1 for 10 consecutive trading days, Monday through Friday, plus the extra to make it 10. If not, NASDAQ comes a knocking. They're like, hey, this is an issue. We got to get this thing up and past $1, or at least past $1. If not, well, we're going to be talking about a reverse split. So Mullen probably more than not will be talking about that very soon. That is probably what is not helping people go, well, I'm about to put in a ton of money into Mullen, because they know, well, there might be a reverse split here, X date very soon coming up. So friends, there's good news and there's bad news with Mullen. If you don't get caught in the reverse split, it's really good news. If you do get caught in the reverse split with the news, it still could have a very bright future. Now, I will say this also, I have seen companies, Rolls-Royce, the aviation sector being a prime example. I've seen them have huge government contracts where it did okay for their stock. It brings in money. It's what we want as investors. We want the company to make money. In the long run, it's good. But up front, you see a bump, and then it kind of just, it's dust in the wind. It just settles, scatters somewhere. People forget about it. Most likely why we didn't see a push today is because people are wondering what's going to happen here with Mullen. And that is yet to be discussed here with what they're going to do here. So friends, good news and bad news. I really do wish everyone the best of luck with this. Hey, I'm bullish on Mullen here. Like, don't think like I'm here bashing it. I'm really not. I'm bullish on what this company could possibly be doing here. I've talked about that. But getting caught in a reverse split in a stock very early on is definitely nothing I think any of us want to be a part of right now. Friends, big day with both of these stocks, with these companies. More to come down the pipeline. I'm excited, and we'll continue to talk about them. Friends, I hope you have a wonderful day. Great start to our Monday in the market. Man, what a day. Friends, I'll talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.